And as well as the fact that, for me, Cloud9, just having no reps recently, as I say, it's a bit of a dive into the unknown. I'm really looking forward to seeing how they're going to play in this one, because Axile, before this little break where they didn't have any officials, or many officials, he was really stepping back into some older Axile form that we've seen in the past with his roles on this roster as since Electronic had left. So let's see. Pistol round is underway, and it looks like we're going for an execute toward B here. Techno jiggle peeking. All the smoke's been missed. He's always to get into action, and he absolutely has. It could be a good start, and Blitz will help out as well with 2. Nice shot from Icy, but Blitz is clicking them all. Oh my word. 4 kills on the USP to start off this best of 3. 35 seconds left for Cloud9 to make this play happen, and they have enough utility to make the play happen that they want, but it is limited, and that is a really big re-incendiary towards short. There's a flash as well. 910 will tuck himself into Goose, and Cloud9, this is going to be a bit of a rush now. They're going to try and get into the site, but they need to hit entries, and it's not happening for them. Blitz has hit more of a tag, and Zinio gets the first. There's Senzu, and Boomich will go down as well. Blitz is loving life. Early game here for MongolZ. First gun round, 3 kills. Gorgeous. One thing that obviously has helped them a lot is the form of Zinio. He was obviously one of the players that really struggled individually at the early stages of his time on MongolZ. He was in all the tough roles, put in basically all the tough positions, and his numbers were pretty poor, but he's definitely improved that these days, and he's grown as a person, not just a player. Of course, as such a young lad, you'd expect that. And
he's 17 now, Trav.
I know, right?
See, it kind of forced Blitz to go back and peer in towards long. You will now double back, and it's going to be the B bomb sites as the ports of call here for Cloud9. All 4 of their players grouped up in tunnels. It's Techno who's on the platform, and he doesn't have any crowd control utility to buy time or keep them at bay.
He's now be coming his way. Good angle to play from, but he probably needs 2. Oh, he's got some teammate flashes in action, and Blitz doesn't just get 1, he gets 2 again. Blitz keeps on multi-fragging. Early doors here for the MongolZ. Yeah, to say it's a slow start for Cloud9 would be an understatement. And maybe that is the effect of just lack of officials and lack of reps in recent times. They really need the beginning, and here we go. Finally, some pace. They get out long. Inters gets his best of 3 underway, and they're not stopping. They need to hit the second headshot too, though, and Heavy Gun will do exactly that. That's what we want to see.
Yeah,
MongolZ are here to fight.
Yeah, some ferocity out of Cloud9, just flexing their muscles a little bit. Blitz has gone up to 11 now. Surely he's going to go down. 4 players heading in his direction, and Icy just peers down the line. Techno going to try and go through off the back of a flash, and he does emerge on the opposite side, but there's just too many players to deal with. And finally, Cloud9 have cracked the code. Surprise, surprise. Playing with some confidence and conviction works out for them.
Yeah, like the first 6 rounds of the game were just all or nothing burger, if you know what I mean. Like, there's nothing to talk about at all. Finally, they turn up the wick. And who'd have thought it? It works immediately. That's 2 kind of does lend itself to some more pacey plays. And Senzu, I think, may have been spotted there on the cross by Boomich. He'll try and fall away with the AWP.
Yeah, they realize that they've got to get something here, right? Because they don't really know what's going on. They've seen quite a lot of emphasis in towards mid from this T side. They've taken tunnels control, and now the longer Cloud9 take to actually activate and push into the bomb site, the more trouble that they're going to be in. Blitz will come through lowers, but Inters has his wits about him. Very good awareness coming through there from Inters.
Yeah, it's huge.
Both ults here, Trav.
Yeah, 910 and Senzu both in this position, but Techno going aggressive again, and he will get that quick trade. A little bit of a bait and switch setup there. And he'll even right-click flash his way back out of B tunnels, but Axel is still waiting on long. Like I mentioned, he owns that position so many times over the course of his career, and he'll deal with them Zinio. Heavy God will find Techno in the end.
Getting a very good kill there. Open up that B bomb site and then deal with Techno as well. All the pieces fall into place as Cloud9 start to piece a successful T side together. Very big frag out of Icy there as well. Steps into Senzu scope and still comes out on top.
Slightly favourable angle for Icy on that particular one, but still makes it work. I think getting to the major would be a massive success, I think, in the current stage of this team. So, have to see how that pans out in the course of the next month or so. Senzu is going to be in a bit of trouble here because I think this is the only angle he can play because they're right behind the smoke. Oh, it's so awkward for him. They're creeping up so close. He needs one and to stay alive, and thankfully 910's here as well. He actually gets a kill through the corner of his smoke too, but Heavy God removes both the AWPers, and the rotations are quite far away.
Yeah, and they've got Exile as the snake in the grass right now, who can just completely ruin the retake before it even gets going. Was looking very good for MongolZ initially with both of the AWPers on that B bomb site finding frags. And here we go, Exile in the thick of things once again. Mzinho is going to be left scratching his head. He doesn't have a head. And Blitz is committed to this, but he doesn't stand a chance. And Cloud9, well, they've pitched up now in this matchup. They've gotten going. They've got the ball rolling. I think that MongolZ will be better on the T side of Dust 2 than they will the CT side anyway. Just lends itself way better to their playstyle. So see if they can eke another round out of this half.
Boomich out long, and that is the aggression. It worked the time before, and it's worked again. Boomich does overcook slightly because it's not really a very good trade possibility because Inters was a little bit split up, but eventually just goes straight in for it anyway. So they get their 4v2 purely by going out toward long and 910 being super aggressive, and that's an angle that's really only good for a 1-for-1, right? You're never getting away from that.
Well, he got the 360 off, which I appreciate, but the style points don't really amount to much here. As Cloud9, they've just got the death ball approach going on now. Just literally, they tried to start the map off with defaults, and they weren't working, just playing way too slow and docile, kind of got picked off, and then there was too much to do with too little time on the clock. Now they've just decided to roll their sleeves up as a unit, work around the map, and overwhelm whoever they come across. Senzu out in the open right now, surely doesn't stand much of a chance, and Heavy God will dispatch of them. Heavy God was 0-7 at one point, so he is quietly coming back into his own year as well.
Ducks and dives for another, and that MongolZ economy is now removed. They're down to 5-7s and Deagles. Mzinho will get the instant trade on toward Heavy God, but once again Axel has control of long, as do the entirety of Cloud9.
Dot. Jeez, that was lovely.
Shot from Senzu.
That's why Cloud9 do just pause like that, because MongolZ don't really know exactly what's going on, but they have been able to close the door in on long with this double flank, and Techno will head back in towards the bomb side. Cloud9 have left this incredibly low. It's all about the timing from Mzinho, and he will catch Axel. It just goes back to get the frag on Mzinho, and Techno's also gone down, but could Senzu find an opportunity to catch Inters in transition? It's not an easy shot at all at range with the Desert Eagle. There's a slight bit of elevation with the ramp as well. As soon as you miss that first shot, you are a dead man.
Not to be, and Cloud9 have closed within 1, and that is not what we expected when we saw MongolZ get that lead.
And we might have a very pacey end to the half. This is how we started it with the pistol run into the B bomb side for Cloud9. Lots of damage done through the smoke. Senzu's found 2. Techno's here as well. Flash high into the sky. Cloud9 remain committed, and Icy's able to get a frag back. Senzu just cannot be shut down. Eventually, no, still hasn't gone down, and he will not go down. 910 comes through just in time. The cavalry arrives, and it will be a lead on the half here for the MongolZ.
That's where MongolZ can be extra cheeky, and is also why they're so entertaining to watch, right? Like 910 had no reason to push near that tunnel's lurk smoke with the AWP like that, but he doesn't just get the one close range, he gets the no scope to finish off the round as well. Hopefully we'll see a replay from 910's POV. Production a bit on point so far in this one, and that's exactly what we're going to get. There was the first and the second. Look at that from his POV. Prod, much love. You were on point yesterday, even put a VP logo on OG Coach Lambert's bottle. But he's in so many of those that I've seen many be successful. And I think in the future, we might see some of that. But for now, this is the present. And Heavy God tapping away the USP from back plat. There's a Molotov coming his way, unfortunately. So he's going to have to scarper back towards the site itself. He has got support. And right now, this pistol is a little bit segregated for the MongolZ. Blitz has found Icy in the meantime. As you can see, they're all split across the map right now. One player long, one player short, one player mid, one player still tons. But Senzu's found one more. And Mzinho has crept up long to Boomich's frustration.
Really good responses here from MongolZ, just in terms of how the round has unfolded, because I tell you now, the plan wasn't for them to go with this approach. They were going to try and split themselves into the B-bomb site. And, well, things didn't necessarily go according to plan, and they had to play the situation. And they do it to perfection. Only Inters left remaining, tapping away at range, looking for some consolation kills, but absolutely no way to affect the outcome of the round here. And it will be MongolZ reaching 8 rounds here. Perfect way to set things in motion here on their T side.
I'm just thinking about it as well while we're just sort of, watching Inter trying to get a bit of kill reward here. I think when it comes to Inters as well, obviously he comes under a lot of fire for his low numbers on this team, but he just gets the important kills in a game, the important trades, ones that win, 2vx's, 2v2s, 2v3s. Yeah, you always feel proud of them, obviously, after we've sort of covered them a couple of times, coming through the ranks, and especially the likes of Senzu and Mzinho, especially Mzinho, who didn't necessarily start too well in his career on MongolZ, but has really started to deliver now.
Yeah.
But tiredness is a big issue for especially young players, very young players. Senzu and Mzinho are a similar age, and that can catch up with you sometimes. But Heavy God will get caught in this one. With 30 seconds to go, Inters is stuck.
Oh man, he is incredibly stuck. There should be no way out for him, and the only way out is to the ethereal world, as Prince will send him there, one-way ticket to meet his makeup. Oh man, I mean, that round was just so easy for MongolZ, Trav. Way too easy for the MongolZ.
They're playing a video game for a living. Like, why should we feel sorry for them? But that's just not the reality. I mean, I think Alexi and JL talking about Na'Vi and how burnt out they feel, but still delivering it. It really does sort of tell the tale at how good Na'Vi are, and sort of tell the tale that sort of fatigue with all the traveling and all the media days when you're at the top of the esport, really can take its toll over time. And why maybe you don't see as many dominant eras anymore because of that. With a packed schedule, and of course 2025, we're definitely going to see that packed schedule truly come to the fore. And again, that's why I'm sort of saying that I think Na'Vi are so impressive.
And after that shot gets missed, MongolZ are going to change up their approach. And this is what you get when you have a player in towards long doors. You can fall back on in that position. However, Cloud9 are very well poised to deal with this as well. They've got Icy there along with Boomich, so a good setup between the two of them. Should be really tough for MongolZ to actually win the round from here. Oh. They do dispatch off Boomich, and now Icy's forced to kind of turn away, backpedaling out in the open. Himself and Axile combined. It's a wonderful multi coming through from Axile as well as he locks down this A-bomb site, and that'll be enough to seal the deal in the round.
Yeah, Techno has burnt him out into the open, but Axile will win that anyway on 1 point of health after all the burn damage.
PS2'd.
Val, what are you watching?
Of course, this is Gaben's favorite esport. It's his main child. We all know that. Or Techno. Was he trying to line up Utah or avoid the flash? I'm not sure. Either way, goes unimpeded. Heavy God goes searching, and that's going to cost him his life. That's a really brave call to go searching like that as well when you're down 10-6 in another must-win gun round.
Yeah, if neither of them make it, we could get a new LAN winner in 2024, right at the very end of it as well. Inter's always got a lot on his plate coming here. Four players about to entry. Gets one. Good flash though, and he doesn't get damage on Techno. And he was the only one for a long distance. Boomich had to trample his way up mid to try and help, but he wasn't there quick enough. Senzu cut him off. And Axel realizes that with Icy so far away, he needs to keep the AK.
Yeah, it's just no guarantee that he's going to be able to carry the gun over, though. Senzu's still lurking in towards middle to try and circumvent this rotation. But Axel will be able to fight his way out anyway. He's been hitting some really good shots in these past few rounds. The problem is it might be too little too late. I don't know what the investment's going to look like. Okay, it actually looks really good here for the CT side as they go down 11-6. Backs firmly against the wall now. Now we're going to take some initiative here, Trav, and it looks good at the start of the round.
Axel has awoken in the last 2 or 3 rounds. Good to see. And this is actually a bit of a, I guess, sort of a mini fake here from MongolZ with the way they flashed Techno to have a peek in mid, but walked those 2 players long. Sure, Cloud9 will know it's a risk because they've left it. They've kept it open. Axel actually could be forced forward here. He's forced forward into 9-10. And sure, Cloud9 have 2 more players here, but suddenly the round's interesting again. Everybody to deliver. It's only 1.
Oh man, he decides to commit to the spray transfer. Probably would have been better off just resetting the spray. Boomich has to stand tall out in the open on the A-bomb site right now, and he'll find all 3 frags necessary. Great work coming through from Boomich to lock down that A-bomb site.
Happens to the best of us. Not me, because I don't jump with my mouse wheel, but you know.
You and me both, Trav. Baseball jumpers unite. We're a dying breed, Trav. We're a dying breed.
Look at this.
Oh my goodness.
How's he
Wait,
got
what?
2 there?
Yeah,
That was
I have no idea.
That was a fadeaway bullet on the second. He definitely was only aiming at 1 and he gets 2. I think the second player didn't have a helmet, I'm pretty sure, which is why it was an instant headshot. Inters does great work, and Techno shouldn't be long for this world. He's down to 11 HP, and he'll be removed by Heavy God. So something to work with now for Cloud9. They've got a handle on the CT side. They've built up some money.
Still Cloud9 looking to make plays at the start of the round here. They've got Heavy God who's in lowers, and they've got a player on shorts who's just trying to dump utility to take the attention away from tunnels. 9-10 not considering this in the slides. Heavy God gets the shadow advantage, not the cleanest kill. Surely he gets traded by Senzu. Oh my god, that gets too close for comfort. He will come away with the kill, does Senzu, and levels are back into an even numbers game.
A 2-2 split for Cloud9 with A and B. Not really any close holds in mid, and they will throw those mid smokes in now. The mid to B smoke in CT, and the one that gets them to lurk out on the left-hand side, as you can see it, and it works out brilliantly for Blitz. Into support in the open. How is my guy alive? Finally, Techno will find him, but the HP is rough in this 2v2.
Yeah, I mean, Inters also stays alive long enough there for Icy to rotate through and get a kill at range, brings it back into an even numbers game. Look at Techno, he's going searching right now. That means Blitz has to stay alive for as long as he possibly can. He has to buy the time here for Techno, and I don't know if it's going to work out because these Cloud9 players are about to push into the speed bomb site. Oh my goodness, Techno rounds the corner just in time, and after getting that kill, Blitz can step out and finish off the job.
Let's see what he can do here. Let's see if Matt has the script. Techno is pushing a little bit closer, spots him, there's the missed shot, and ZJ will find Icy, but Inter's delivering, and there's the recovery. See, Matthew, calm down.
Yeah, you were a little bit nervy for a second after he missed the first, don't even lie, but he will connect on the necessary shots there, as it's only Mazinho left remaining, tapping away at range. He loses his life out. Cloud9 keep themselves alive for a little bit longer, and you look at the finances here for the MongolZ, they don't actually have enough money to buy up in this next round, so it's going to be a half buy.
Of course, Cloud9 have extra cash to drop that spare M4 in spawn if they may need a retake. And 9-10, he was boosted up going for the pick, and Heavy God. Oh, the AWP of Heavy God is delivering like I wanted to see. And that could be the 2 kills that take us to OT.
Oh, bang on the money with the call on Heavy God second AWP. Blitz is going to drop down into CT, and he will find the frag on Axel, but now, of course, Heavy God knows exactly where he is, and Blitz doesn't have a smoke to get himself out of this position. Surely, overtime is the locked-in result here.
We'll need to play a little bit safer. Mzinho trying to put pressure on the A-bomb site in the meantime. And right now, Cloud9 are focused on long. So this is the one play that MongolZ could make to make things problematic for Cloud9.
Yeah, that's true. They found the one way to weave their way into this round. They will be able to activate the bomb. Cloud9 going to have to make a retake happen. This is an unfamiliar position for them, right? I don't think they've actually won a round through virtue of a retake yet in the second half, if memory serves. So let's see if they can actually make it happen. Rounds they've been winning, they've just been dominating through the kills alone. And they're taking their time on this one. They've got utility, they've got kits across the board. They've got everything they need to piece this one together, but they're taking quite a lot of time to even get in position as they now start to make their way forward. Senzu with the AWP gets completely blinded up, and Zico finds a frag as this doubles down. It's now all on Senzu, missing every single shot in existence. Eventually, he's got the clock out. What in God's name is going on? What have we just witnessed? How has Senzu won that round?
I have no words. I'm a commentator and I have no words. Yes, sir. Let's see what we got here for the MongolZ and Cloud9. I've seen a good Cloud9 on this map before, and I've seen a very bad Cloud9 on this map before. So let's see which one we get today.
Lucky packet.
Yep, Inters will get an early 1-for-1. 9-10 will tap him down with the P250 and the Kevlar. Every single AWPer loves to go for that, it seems. But look at Axile. Oh, he needs to hit the shots, though. He had the perfect play, but not if you can't connect the headshots. And Blitz is going to destroy him. That was possibly the round in Axile's hands there. There is a double cave play coming in for Cloud9. There's plenty of time in the round for them to get a quick rotation. Look at Icy right now. He's lurking in behind, and Mzinho to be able to plant, but Boomich is trying to sell the fake right now. They need to activate Icy, but none of these plays work.
I understand why with VP versus, was it VP OG? Everybody predicted VP as well, and all of us were wrong. But either way, big gun run for Cloud9 to try and kickstart their campaign here as early as possible after losing the pistol and the eco afterwards. And they're going to be taking some deep control in towards middle here as well. Inters and Blitz just separated by smoke, and Inters with one tap with the smoke dink. Blitz gets the info. There's a team player there. Finishes off the frag. Mzinho, though, will then emerge and tip the scales back in his team's favor. I suppose at least bring them back to even keel.
Another important multi-kill from Mzinho. And is up through Jag into Cave here. Up to him whether he wants to try and make a move early before Mzinho has joined up with him, but he might just be given the fight anyway. Heavy God almost takes him down, but almost is not enough.
Ooh.
The bomb can now be rotated in, but Icy, he has an opportunity to cut this off, but he doesn't know that Mzinho was there so quickly. So the 1v2 is now a lot harder than it looked like it could have been.
Yeah, this is going to be a very challenging clutch for Icy, considering he doesn't have a kit. He will get the kill on 9-10, though, to set the retake in motion. Mzinho has done a lot of work in the round already, but he has to clutch out the 1v1, and he does it by taking initiative. He's not going to sit by idly and let Icy come into the bomb site and go about the retake on his own terms. Mzinho just steps out there and finishes off the job.
With the opening gun round and the weaponry, couldn't complete it. Mzinho with the recovery. Back down to pistols again. Damage will be taken to Senzu, actually. And you know what? Axel will actually get the opening that time. So there is more pistols to worry about where that came from too. 9-10 could easily get pinched upon here. Techno done so much damage to Boomich, though. He should go down. Making a lot of noise. Oh, he's looked away. He's looked away. How has Boomich got away with that? And Heavy God one dig 9-10 in the meantime as well. Suddenly, this is out of hand.
Oh, man. I mean, at least MongolZ do have an opportunity to shift into the A bomb site and get the plant for free, but this is a very winnable eco round for Cloud9, all of a sudden having recovered the AWP and the AK, and they'll hear the util raining in on the A bomb site and kind of realize what's gone on here. Mzinho doesn't quite believe that the A bomb site's been completely open, and MongolZ have actually kind of overcooked this to a degree. Okay, they will now go back for the plant. Blitz is in a very committed position. No way for him to fall back and take a more favorable angle. He is going to have to fight his way through. He gets two. Mzinho's also in the open right now. And Icy with his beloved AWP finds both kills necessary. And Cloud9 have won the eco.
How critical could that prove to be for Cloud9? You know, early half, it could have easily got away from them once again, just like it did on map 1. But they needed a clean start this time. They have some handle holder. To win it on the half by, as you say, is huge for them. The fact that Boomich gets one kill at all.
And now, they've got to make sure they don't drop the ball against the force buy.
Good information for Axel. Resmoke stone like instantly, and they're not really close enough to go through it, but the flash is really good. Uh-oh, Axel, yep, he's going to get run down. Techno gets the kill with the Tech 9 and picks up the M4. Inters gets his one, trying his best to get away and play time with his teammates, but takes a lot of damage off the back of that. Thankfully, Heavy God's dealt with Blitz, and Boomich is on the big flank, and look at all the damage. Look at the damage done. Techno is a dead man walking here. He'll go down to Boomich, and it's all down to Senzu, but he is healthy. 1 versus 4. Jump spotted, I think, there by Boomich, so it's so awkward for Senzu. 2 low HP players coming his way, though. Trying to isolate the third. Oh, it was so close. If he takes Heavy God, I really feel like he has a chance there. Here the eco now. Once again making it happen though. Oh my word, they're just so scary with pistols, aren't they? Techno again opening, and Mzinho following up, and Icy, oh, this is now so dangerous. He only hits a tag, not a frag on to Techno. There'll be a smoke in towards CT. Boomich knows he's going to have to peek on this one, but another mouse wheel jump, very awkward, but Icy gets one more. Boomich gets one of his own. It's back into a 2v2 out of nowhere. 9-10, only a leg shot. That HE could be decent if they go anywhere near it, and it does find Boomich. Heavy God now 1v2 out of nowhere. They're both locked behind default. They're going to try and fall back into CT, and 9-10's got a nice angle now with that smoke being faded, but he'll go down. Now it's all Senzu. 60 HP versus 92, and Heavy God sticking the bomb. M4A1S, not as much ammunition, and Heavy God's found it. 1v2 without even needing the final kill. We had the MP9 on an important round. So close in the previous, I haven't exactly built up any funds, and once again, Techno, how many openings is he going to find, whether it's with a rifle or with a pistol?
Great flash. Oh, Boomich just remains committed in position, hopes and prays they don't swing on him. Heavily relying on Heavy Guard, who's now gone down. And when you're in this position and they know that you're here, it's very difficult to get much work done. Multi-kill would have been a pipe dream. And MongolZ, well, they're not going to flounder off the back of these 3 rounds that they've lost. Remember, predicated off the back of them losing to an eco, but they've got all the guns in play once again, and they'll get themselves back to winning ways.
Yeah, so much control now. One will go down. MongolZ already on the hunt to try and take these players saving, but Inter's
what's the plan going to be? Again, going to be looking like a contest there from Cloud9 towards middle. The flash is good for Blitz to find one, but not the multi necessary. So Cloud9 will walk away from that exchange with the man advantage, and they've spent all their money coming into the round. Off the back of that 9-10 charges in towards the safe bomb spike. Catches a glimpse of Inters, but can't hit that one shot afforded to him.
Inters maybe. Oh, is he going to be in front of the molly or not? Actually, might be a surprise for MongolZ. Absolutely should be peeking this one, and there we go. It denies the plant. If MongolZ got it down, that Molotov actually dealt with Inters, and maybe there was a world they could have put in themselves in an after plant that made something happen, but
okay, well, it's going to be numbers through the smoke in towards KE. Boomich is the target, and actually does pretty well to get a kill there before he inevitably goes down.
Oh, Heavy God's doing a great job again. Even going in with the Deagle, that's definitely a little bit of overcooking, but it's fine. They're still got a 3 versus 2. Axel is still here. I don't think he's even known about necessarily, and he is not. Senzu was fumbling for a place to plant. Not allowed. Not allowed. Catch Blitz on the flank. Good stuff from Cloud9.
I like the fact that MongolZ have bought up a flash here. They've got upgraded pistols, but they've got at least a tiny little bit of utility here to try and help them to get into the safe bomb site. The plan is a plant. But Icy has looked pretty locked in these past few rounds, and he's on the correct side of the map here once again.
Oh, Zenio, the MongolZ and pistols, and especially Deagles, they are hitting them today, especially on Ancient. They've got trying to respond again. Again, health is a bit of an issue, but he's missed the first opportunity. Oh no, and the second. Only chip damage. Axel locked behind the smoke in toward Donut. Blitz has found one more. How has this happened? Goodness gracious me. He's going to get spammed down as soon as he goes anywhere near that Donut smoke, and he's going to be forced away. The MongolZ have done it again. 3 of the best from the MongolZ. Cloud9, they've had a good half, but sometimes there's just nothing you can do about that.
Well, at least they've been able to afford a full arsenal of weapons coming into the next round, and they draw first blood as well. Icy takes down his opposite number. Now we'll have a bit of a battle breaking out in towards mid here. Eventually, as MongolZ are looking for some control. Oh man, Axel just times his peak to perfection. Crosshair placement on point as well. He does get double peak though. However, there's a frag back immediately afterwards. Cloud9 just trading their way to victory here in this round.
There's a peek back immediately and a double peek. Thankfully, there's a double peek from Cloud9 too, so it ensures.
Feels like Cloud9 have just been wrestling their way through the series so far. They haven't actually been able to get much control or much momentum. They're just almost fighting to stay alive, which is still not bad. You know, grinding their way through this game. If they can just keep up with the grind, eventually, surely they'll be able to break this MongolZ team. Indeed, though, because MongolZ have found enough space to at least get themselves a bomb plant at the bare minimum, and Senzu with the Norco in the back of the bomb site could do the Lord's work. Heavy God's going to be ahead of the Incendiary, though, and Senzu's just out in the ocean. Spatial awareness not on point there. Boomich will leap into the angle and dispatch a blitz, and Cloud9 will get the lead.
He's the one that you probably think has probably been the most bubbly, I guess you could say, personality-wise, on the MongolZ. We've seen him on the player cams at big events. He's getting a bit of a swagger for a young lad, which is good to see. Really grown as a person and as a player in recent times.
When you're at your age there, Trav. The word swag, not something we hear much anymore.
Said swagger, not swag. So.
Okay, alright, well, derivative of either way. We digress. Semantic, Senzu has been able to get a kill back, 4 versus 4. Cloud9 got 2 players on either bomb side pretty much right now. Means there's a lot of space for the MongolZ. Looks like Senzu really wants to try and pressure this B bomb site before his teammates commit into A. Icy is going to go searching in the meantime. 9-10 is on the angle, and Icy comes out on top.
Bit of a right eye peek there for Icy. Makes the jump onto the box on site. Cleanly as well. A little pixel you can leap onto to get an advanced angle. Unexpected pre-fire perhaps. A nice shot from Blitz, but again, Cloud9 have a protocol of a second player being in position. Senzu's been spotted making his way through Jag and Cave, but he still wins that duel on Axile, and now suddenly that's blown the round wide open. The bomb is a little bit far away on the rotation, obviously in mid, as you can see. Has to be picked up toward Jag and recovered. And a deep smoke from Senzu will stop Inters and Icy making their way through.
And there's a follow-up smoke here on Mzinho and an incendiary for them to work with as well. It's going to be a flash over the top. Senzu's able to avoid that with ease. Inters comes through the smoke trying to clear out the bomb site. Leaves himself completely exposed to Senzu. It's only Icy left. He's going to use an AG to clear out the smoke, and that will net him the frag on Senzu. Mzinho decides to just stand out in the open and man mode his way through the clutch. Icy can't quite believe it. Great attempt from him. His effort goes in vain, and we have a leveled up scoreline going into the second half. Connect the CT side, extremity player T side, normally an apartment, so let's see if we do eventually end up on that map, or can MongolZ get it done in 2?
Senzu whipping in just 2 shots, but he hits another 2 in the end, and that's all that matters. But look at the battle back, it's instant. 9-10 going aggressive though, through the corner of the smoke, shouldn't be able to deny the plant here, and yes, Icy had no idea, and Boomich is 4 HP from his heroics, getting 2 kills. It's not like he has a bomb on his back either, so he can't exactly escape to A and plant.
And Boomich has the big flank. Techno just peeks back in that direction, doesn't spot Boomich out. So there could be a slight window of opportunity here for Boomich as he starts to creep his way forward. He'll see the gun barrel of 9-10, and he hears the footsteps of Techno. So, oh my goodness, this starts to get interesting, but he misses his opportunity to get that frag for free. Then puts him on notice, and MongolZ will finish off a pistol that was always supposed to be theirs. Yeah, important to paint the picture in that regard, give the context. And now we get to see them in the server. A really important series for them. T side down 8-6, second map down 0-1 in the series. Backs firmly against the wall. But they look to break their way through the wall as they pressure this B bomb side. Good opening frag, found more where that came from. There's more where that came from for the CT side. They've got 4 of their 5 players on the side of the map, and Cloud9 are left scratching their heads, wondering how are there so many players here?
Axel just dodged a smoke, IRL, flash. And unfortunately, he'll get caught by Techno.
Classic Pasha biceps.
Inters 1v3, and he's nowhere near the action, I'm afraid. I think Axel does go a little bit too fast through cave there, but the reality of the situation is, for me, is like obviously in a 2v3, you kind of needed to take control somewhere quickly. You wanted to try and grab 1 kill back, make it an even situation again. It does look like they've gone 1 by 1. Sometimes you have to take a gamble. Hang on. Techno's gone down to Inters unexpectedly, as Inters is only 26 HP and Senzu's only 48 health himself. Inters will fake the bomb once and then move around to the opposite side of Pillar and creep into Cave, or at least next to it. Oh, he almost gets it. It would have been 1 or 2 more bullets on Senzu, but Senzu is better on that occasion. Real nice try from Inters, but not this time.
Such a difficult tournament to become a part of with how stacked this online portion of the event is. So few spots up for grabs, as we do see the half investment here from Cloud9, and they do get off to a good start with the opening kill from Heavy God. Same as the opening in the previous round, except this time it's not really going to amount into much. Or does it? Heavy God, he's gotten 3 in the round. Mzinho, he is low, he's committed, he's running out of ammo. He's actually going to have to opt for the USP. Thankfully, Senzu's arrived on the scene to kind of just protect Mzinho, his younger brother. Mzinho, my brother, please stop peeking. You're low, and you don't want this to descend into a 1v1.
I see. He's got the bomb on his back. P250. Can he cross? He can't. I guess Senzu was there. I was about to say. He was looking away for a split second, but he looked back at the right time.
But it's still a pretty similar position that we found ourselves in on Dust 2, right? I mean, I think it was 10-6 down on Dust 2 as well once Cloud9 started to get things going. Oh my goodness, Blitz is pretty deep in towards mid right now. He has a teammate in that bottom mid smoke. Mzinho and Blitz all combined. They were the two players on the T side who were forcing the mid fights, and they're doing a great job here on the defensive half as well.
Heavy God will try and break open some spots on the map here. Followed by this Molly, he's going to have to peek. Oh, he will get taken down. Another good headshot from Heavy God, so that recovers the round. That Molotov actually proves to be pretty imperative to the complexion of this one. Techno has got 9-10 with him, but Icy will just straight out AWP him. And that's been quite a relatively common theme, I feel like, in this particular map. And Heavy God's hit another. Senzu came and helped out, but Heavy God's hit 3 bangers. And Techno, I think he knows what's going on.
Cloud9 have won a vital round back, and that was off the back of a very successful opening to the round for MongolZ in middle, where they find both those kills. Oh, Techno's been hurt here, backpedaling. Just caught a glimpse of Heavy God, but there's no way he's going to be able to stay alive. And I think that... Alright, okay. I still don't think he's going to be able to save the gun here. Eventually, Inters will come through. But Trav, like I was saying, I do kind of feel like MongolZ just get complacent. They get a 5v3 off the bat there. They then take some unnecessary fights. I think Blitz trying to force the issue in lane was completely unnecessary. And I think that they should have just locked in the advantage they had.
They do overcook slightly.
Look at the investment here in the next round as a result. Oh my goodness. Mzinho just gets cleared. Great step there from Inters, and 9-10 is going to be forced backwards as well. We have lost game sound. Oh, it's back. We're so back.
We are so back.
We could do some onomatopoeia gun sounds.
Not anymore. Otherwise, it'll just sound funny. This nade from Blitz, trying to clear out close left, unfortunately won't catch any of these low Cloud9 players. Inters 10, Boomich 17. The battle only just going their way. Early round. Blitz is looking for something, but he can't find what he wants. And Icy, here's the movement. Oh, it's rough for Blitz.
I wonder, did he find it there on the floor in the corner just before he died? Because it looked like something drew him out of that corner. It would have been so funny if he's like, ooh, the gun, there it is. And then as he steps out, that's what leads to his death.
Not funny for him, I'm afraid.
No, funny for everyone else though. 9-10 with the Orbital step out, gets a shot there. There's a lot more necessary where that came from. Thought there might be a collateral on the cards, but it doesn't work out for him. And Cloud9 in full control.
They will go aggressive. Why not? Oh, actually, I thought he was going to get that kill on Headcode a lot cleaner than it would, and then maybe there was a chance he could have taken the low HP Inters as well.
They still have a gun round at their disposal. No AWP though for 9-10. He hasn't been really finding much impact with the AWP on this map so far. And this is a great chance for Cloud9, Trav. If they win this, they should be able to go up 11-10. Oh my goodness, Blitz. This is very deep indeed coming through from him.
Nice, he's already found Techno. Mzinho will feel like he has to go for something in a 4v5. You can see him staring at the minimap right now, trying to find the timing on going through this smoke, but it's not going to work for him. Axile took Senzu in the meantime as well. Cloud9 powering forward on this offense on Ancient. Blitz wants that M4, will grab it, but 9-10, even though he's still here, I really wonder what he's going to be able to do. Hiding in this smoke. He hears the bomb plant being tapped and now committed to. With no damage through the smoke, and already a flank coming through from Inters. Oh, he could have both kills in the palm of his hand here. They had no idea he was in this position, and he gets both successfully. And Cloud9 could be taking us to a third here.
Chance for Cloud9 to just edge themselves into the lead here. They've got good amounts of economy behind them as well. They've got the ball rolling, and it's looking very impressive indeed. Axile will draw first blood. And Cloud9 now in search of that 11th.
The edge of the smoke, bottom mid, easily done for Axile. Heavy God will get flashed actually. That's a great flash from 9-10 to get something in this one. That's an AK on Techno, but Mzinho, he probably needs a kill. Oh no, Wimpish is taking that utility. He's still healthy, but not with enough bullets left, I'm afraid. Inters gets the trade, and an ignite check on 9-10 too. Techno's still here, 2v2. It's not out of the question for the MongolZ yet. We've seen heartbreaking moments for Cloud9 in the previous round, and I think they know where Senzu is now thanks to that burn on the Molotov, but Techno, tight angle, or imagine if he connected with that one. Cloud9 seem nervous. They don't want to commit to the plant yet.
They've won one already. They came incredibly close in another. And Techno just going to nudge himself into the corner here. He doesn't want to give up the information that he's on the side of the map until he can punt and guarantee a kill.
Oh, it's brilliant. This is textbook from Techno. Perfect position to put himself in. Perfect denial of the plant. And then he might even spell it through the wood as well. That is brilliant from Techno. I think it was the opening game or the BO3. I'm not entirely sure. I can't remember. I think it was the BO3. Yeah, he was stunning. 9-10, there's a boost coming in here for Icy though. This could be a perfect time to put it into play. Great reaction up. 9-10 gets one over on Icy finally. He's going to reface for another. They're going one by one. This could be a 9-10 round. He gets himself a double and Cloud9 will not want to face him any further.
Oh, we've seen him do some incredible work from that position before, right? I mean, he's had some phenomenal highlight rounds, you know, getting a kill at A main, falling back donuts, another, and then just locking down the A bomb site single-handedly. Have a look at this though. Mzinho is so deep. And Inters, there's just no world in which he's ever going to expect this. Mzinho is going to be hearing the footsteps, surely. Inters has got his gun out. Mzinho hasn't clocked it. He only just hears the steps in time.
Whoa.
Did Inters catch a glimpse of him? I mean, seems to be very aware of this potential threat right now. Mzinho is going to go back searching. And he'll push straight into Inters' crosshair. But Inters has entered.
Mzinho, that is a great kill. That just secures things. Once again, Cloud9 may be faltering at the final hurdle of a map. They look like they're in pole position, but just the brilliance of Techno to stop them at the last. Axile will go down to Senzu. Good teamwork into Jag and Cave there. You know what, HeavyGod's just killing everyone, but I don't think it's going to be enough. He's got 4 seconds in the round to try and stay alive and keep his AK into the next. And only just, I think. There's no one close enough anymore. So, good battle from HeavyGod to stay alive, but it's the Mongols.
And now they have to win 2 in a row to force overtime.
9-10's doing it again. Another opening. Boomich will run him down, but Mzinho stops Inters. Advancing into A main. And now Blitz gets intel that Axel is still toward Donut. Sure, it's intel at a price. Down to 27 health off the back of that. But now 4v3, another tag. Axel down to 15. He's got the AWP, but walking wounded, and there's a swing from Blitz.
What a combo.
What a combo indeed, my friend. MongolZ, this is a kind of the sort of proactive MongolZ we wanted to see.
Absolutely, Trav.
And now Boomich and Icy are 2 versus 4, and Boomich can't get anything done. All down to Icy. He's going to get rounded on by Techno, and he's just dancing with him right now. It's a dance of death. Icy will finally get it down. Actually, the other 2 rotators are not as close as I maybe thought. You can get a safe plant down. Cave and CT are the 2 angles. 4 bullets in the M4. Has to get a reload. Sees it at the last second. Surely, Icy can't pull off something ridiculous here. I said he's decent in the clutch, but surely not this. He's found one more. Blitz is 27 HP. Not like this, MongolZ. Icy's done it, and we've got more rounds to play on Ancient. Not like this. Mzinho, if he gets 2 here, I will scream. There we go. Okay, Axel deals with him. Surely Cloud9 can't fall at the final hurdle of overtime again. 9-10's rotated in very quickly. He's behind Big Box. Blitz is going to be here soon as well. These are the 2 M4s. There is one. Oh, it could be more. Look at the damage he's done. Look at the damage he's done. HeavyGod 15, Axel 3 HP. There's a big flag to worry about, and that is the Blitz M4. Bomb will go down, but this is so nervy.
Oh, he gets the first. He looks for the spray transfer at range. Not going to be able to connect. The Desert Eagles have to find a way to get into this retake. Axel's going to look to fight. Oh, he's gone down to the headshot. Surely not another from Senzu. He wants the headshot. Little does he know a body shot will get the job done here on HeavyGod, and he will eventually finish off the frag. It's now all on Boomich. The captain has to clutch it up. Mac 10 behind the box. There's a Kitcher on Blitz as well. They have no idea where he is. Could he try and use the smoke to his advantage, perhaps? Time ticking away. Someone's going to have to get on the defuse. It is Blitz who's there. Boomich has no idea where the bomb is planted. It's being stuck in the smoke, and it will be completed in time. Cloud9 have fumbled. They bottled it, Trav.
How does it happen 2 maps in a row? I can't believe it.